You found the lead sounds for your next track? That's great. Today we will have a look on sound effects like reverb and delay, especially reverb, and how to keep your sound up in the front even if you lose a long tail reverb. Let's have a look. So, let's go. Here's an audio recording of one synth line I made some weeks ago, and I used it already in a released track. Let's have a listen to this one without any effects. A pretty simple square sound. Now it's time to add some reverb. So I turn up the first send on my bigger reverb I use in some projects. Let's listen to it now. Now it sounds a bit more expensive. But I'm losing the punch of the sound because the reverb is playing all the time. To fix this, I go to the return channel. This is the reverb. Nothing special, just a simple setting for this tutorial. Next, I add a compressor. And this compressor gets the sidechain signal from the synth line. It doesn't sound like a big difference, but the attack of the sound will be much clearer without the part of the reverb. And when the release phase starts of the synth sound, the reverb comes back because of the release time of the compressor. Let's listen once more. And now with the compressor. After the compressor, I add an EQ. This one I use to low cut even a bit more. I'm not a big fan of this input processing and diffusion network low cut options inside the Ableton Reverb, so I add a separate EQ at the end of it. And I cut the lows here at around 177, could be even more higher, depends on the track you're doing. And also in the highs, because I don't want to lose the sparkle in my hi-hats. If the reverb goes too much up for this sound and lots of hi-hats are playing, it makes a bit muddy sound on the top end. You can use this technique also for delay sound effects. Set a compressor or maybe a dynamic EQ if you want to be a bit more precise, and trigger it with the dry signal. The delay will get ducked every time when the dry signal hits and comes back with this feeling when the dry signal goes to the release phase. Sometimes it doesn't feel like a big difference in the beginning, but when you use many sounds and send them inside the sound effects, it will clean up your mix quite a lot. Using sidechain compression on the returns, especially on the reverb, and also the EQ on the reverb, helps a lot to clean up the mix at the end of the process. Maybe you like this one. Try it on your next track.